So I have a question for you. How many ways can you move around your opponent? Well, ancient Taiji Chuan theory says that you could take all of those different ways you can think of and essentially simplify them down to 5 basic techniques or movements or orientations. Advance, retreat, look left and right, and stay in the center. In this lesson, we'll explore Jin, basically advance forward, which can be used to add momentum to your techniques or follow your opponents as they retreat.
Jin, advance forward. Jin, advance forward.
Number 1, turn and open. Shift the weight to the left foot and open the body to the right. So now about 90% of the weight is on the left foot, only 10% is in that right heel. Number 2, arms circle in empty stance. Now I shift my weight back onto the right foot, bringing the left foot in, the toes tapping down in front of the supporting leg. About 90% of the weight is on the right foot, only 10% in those left toes. Number 3, step out. The left foot steps out, landing heel first. Now, if you're going to land heel first, most of your weight's still in that back leg, isn't it? About 60% in the right foot, about 40%. You've put that front toes down and they're pointing straight forward. Number 4, brush knee and push. Now I shift my weight forward onto the left leg. The waist is going to rotate. We'll talk about that in a moment. And as I do that final turn, as I do that final shift, my back toes, the right toes, pivot in slightly. Finally, back to neutral. Shift the weight back, step back into your Wuji stance, straighten the knees, spine floats up, head floats up, and relax.
Jin, advance forward.
Number 1, turn and open. My waist is going to turn towards the right, but first my left hand begins to circle up clockwise, palm up, then across the body and palm down. The right hand is trailing as the body turns, pushing down right near the right hip. Number 2, arm circle in an empty step. So the meaning of this is the arms are continuing their circle. As I step onto that right foot, I actually turn my waist a little bit more to the right, my right arm coming out behind about shoulder level. Number 3, step out. I step out, my left hand presses down to the hip, my right hand folds in just past the chin. Number 4, brush knee and push. I'm going to rotate the waist to the left as I shift forward, the left hand brushing around the knee and the right hand dropping down, pressing forward from the chest. Let's take a look at that one more time, all in sequence. After I have stepped out, I shift forward, brush the knee, turn the waist, push. And finally back to neutral, the hands float back up to the shoulder level and release.
Jin, advance forward.
All right, now instead of taking a look, let's take a feel. Let's feel the energy that's going to happen in these movements here. Number 1, turn and open. So the eyes have spirit in them, and they're going to follow that left hand as it brushes up, over, and across. Now, as I circle the arms in an empty step, number 2, the eyes are still following those hands. Now I'm watching the right hand as it floats up behind and then looks forward towards my target. Number 3, step out. The weight shifts forward. I'm winding up. I'm sinking down into my hip here. I'm getting ready. That coiling energy is happening. Number 4, brush knee and push. Release the spring. Pushing a heavy door. I really get behind it and push. The whole body is an integrated unit. And remember, when you finish, sink the shoulders, drop the elbows, get heavy and relax. And finally, let it all go. Take that energy, breathe it out, head floats up.